Good morning, YouTube. YTPC. Ramble here, sitting in my rocker and enjoying a Cellini Bulldog with Peter Stokeby's luxury twist in it. This is a semi-Bitchfest, seeing as how the deadline for the Bitchfest is Thanksgiving. I figured now would be a good time for continuing that. I have found recently that cute, lovable little beast has been using my semi-garden, or at least the plot for the garden, as a letterbox. So I may either empty that out or get rid of it entirely. So the app that I was using to communicate to others even though I found 3 people that I was talking to regularly, I had to stop using it. My shrink that I have a video call for every week said that I needed to find a more affordable option because I have been spending far too much on that app. And that brings to question, why is it that we have to pay for interactions, for reaching out to somebody and talking to them? Why is it that many of these sites kind of look for lonely people and zero in on them to gain money? Now, a couple of the people I was talking to didn't really view that as a source of income, even though they were getting a small portion. They did give good conversation, advice, things like that. But for someone that has no social interaction, you'd be willing to pay whatever you need to continue to get that contact. Which again brings up the issue of anxiety and depression. Depression would come from, why are you paying this exorbitant, if that's the word I'm thinking of, amount to talk to these people when you can just go into public and try and do this firsthand. And that leads into the anxiety of something different, something that you're not used to. The possibility that there would be rejection, which would lead back to depression. There are interesting bedfellows. So I just sit here watching what goes around me, seeing others converse with ease, and wait at least to have a comfortable rocking chair and tobacco for my pipe. One thing that was mentioned, and it may have been a joke, but when I mentioned how I was just sitting here for hours having a pipe or several pipes, and I had a rocking chair, she mentioned that I really am closer to 70 than I am 40. And I think that may be true. I watch all these smaller kids running around screaming, and my first reaction to them is, shut up, quit being so loud. Basically, get off my lawn, you little punk. But you can't really say that to people now. Although you can think it. I had my cousin took me out to do some errands yesterday, and I managed to go to a coffee shop that had just opened maybe 2 weeks ago. So it was relatively empty, and I enjoyed a coffee there while my cousin was going over things with her daughter, who is, I think, 21. And her daughter was saying that she couldn't pay $83 for her internet. Well, she doesn't have many expenses. She lives with her grandmother and will be moving in with my cousin, her mother. So she won't be paying rent. She won't be paying for utilities. The only real thing she pays for is her cell phone and her car insurance and gas. And she does have a full-time job. And they were going back and forth, and my cousin was getting highly irritated with her to the point of just ignoring her messages. And I'm sitting there drinking a cappuccino, seeing all this, and the only thing I can think is millennial. How many of the millennials are self-entitled. They don't feel like they should pay for things that they want. And in this case, she wanted to not pay for internet use or chip in for part of it because she just wanted it for free. So, yeah. My life update has turned into an expanse of rambling, but hopefully, at least you get some nice clouds to watch, if you're still watching. If not, I hope that you found some sort of entertainment out of whatever portion you did watch. And I believe that's it. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope your weekend and upcoming holiday goes smoothly. I know people tend to get frazzled over family get-togethers and the whole preparation for them, but hopefully everything will go fine. Keep your eyes on the horizon and don't forget to watch your six. And little furry terrorists.